And we are back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the opening game of the 2025 simulation season. We are back in business for the first time this year. The Cowboys and the Eagles to open up the season. What a game we had between two divisional rivals that know way too much about each other. One of them celebrating a ring, the other trying to make their case to get one this season. Glad to have everybody joining me back here once again. It has been quite a while since I have had the pleasure to stream in front of you guys. The Super Bowl back in February was the last time we were together. So it's been about 3 months, maybe a little bit more, give or take. Very excited, though, to be back with you all here as we get everything set up on my end. 8 minutes on the clock. That is the new standard we are going by, at least for week one. A little bit of a test subject. Remember last year it was 6 minutes in week one. And Aubrey gets us started. We are underway in week number one. Britton Covey on the return for Philadelphia as the defending champs will begin their opening drive from the 24-yard line. And here comes the Super Bowl champion quarterback, Jalen Hurts. So much pain, anguish, and agony as I'm trying to warm back up to this in year number one for the Super Bowl with that guy right there, Jalen Hurts, taken down by Mahomes in 53. Was not triumphed this previous time, though, as we welcome everybody joining me. KWL, Eagle, John Zeller, Santorio, Local Breadman, Lab, Danny, Chili, SM, Trex, Santorio, and if I missed anybody, I am appreciative of your company. Jalen Hurts will get us started from the 24-yard line with a handoff to the Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley, who will gain 5 yards to the left side. And what a year Saquon had. 2,000-yard rusher. Many doubted we would ever see that again after Derrick Henry did that a couple of years ago because the running back market was crashing just about as bad as the stock market was a couple of months ago. But here we go. See if Hurts will go through the air for the first time today. And of the season, he will look to down the middle errant pass. Will wind up incomplete. No harm done there. Dallas forces a third down. Kenneth Murray Jr., the linebacker, in coverage. A lot of big moves all over the place for both these teams. Most notably, though, George Pickens coming to town for Dallas at a big blockbuster trade this past week. As we will get a taste of him if Dallas can maintain a stop here. On 3rd and 5, it's Jalen Hurts, the defending Super Bowl champion. Right side, finds Devontae Smith, pulling away in the secondary. And he is across midfield with the game's opening first down. And there is the EAGLES Eagles chant. Not going to be louder than anything tonight. This team will celebrate a ring as loud as possible. Trying to pull their own Kansas City and go back-to-back. They have the talent for it. Just need the execution as Saquon picks up 2 on the inside handoff that time. Need a tie here. Yeah, for the pick'em, the only person that picked Dallas, I believe, is Trex. So 17-1 is the difference right now, which is quite wild. But regardless, glad to have you guys all back here joining me. So excited for the season. Hurts in the empty on a 2nd and 8. 5 targets to pick out, and there is Dallas Goedert. Against the Dallas defense, picks up 7 in the flat. And that'll wind up being a nice gain, setting up 3rd and short. Yeah, a lot more went on, too. We got a lot to talk about this offseason, and a lot to talk about in other sports, too. The NBA going on, some great baseball recently, too. A lot going on in the world. Another 3rd and short here for Philadelphia. And a read option taken by Jalen Hurts. Got the first down, pushing for more across the 30. Second down at the 28, a pickup of 8 yards for QB1 here in Philadelphia. Many doubted he was the guy after that loss to Kansas City. I realize now I just said Super Bowl 53 a while ago. That would have been the Rams-Patriots, so that was 57. Just winning 59 there was Jalen Hurts. As he's back to work this time, motioning out Saquon to his right. Blitz coming from Dallas, and it's going to work out. Micah Parsons gets home with half a sack, splitting that one with Sam Williams. And the Dallas defense gets their first taste of revenge with an 8-yard sack. What up, Eagle? What up, Theo Isaac? And the mock draft guy. What's going on, everybody? Excellent play call there for the Dallas defense. Team that massively underperformed in 2024 with a lot of expectations. Simply did not get there for the most part. Looking to bounce back, though, in 2025. Jalen Hurts now on second down at 18. Going to hand off to Saquon, trying to get a chunk of that back. Dallas was well prepared, and it's a pickup of 1. Williams on the case again. Third and a long 17 coming up. What's the roster called? I actually don't know for sure. This had 6 total downloads. I had to search deep for this one. Nobody was making them this year, so I will get that to you very, very soon, my friend. This time, third and lengthy. 17 to go. Jalen Hurts, 5-step drop. Flat-footed pass caught on the sideline by Goddard. Steps out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup. And a good stop by this Dallas defense, just what they wanted. And on for the field goal will come Jake Elliott, trying to put the opening points on in this 2025 season. Elliott from the right hash. This will be 44 yards out to get the scoring started here on Thursday Night Football opening kickoff. It is up, and it is good. And the Eagles strike first on offense. Good stop, though, from Dallas. They will have a chance to rebuttal with their opening drive led by Dak Prescott. Which longer I've paid up to the quarters longer? I mean, hey, you can start now, I guess. Hope Michael Penix gets benched for Kirko Chains this year. I mean, that would be a crazy story if they reversed that decision. I feel like Penix is probably the future, though. Not sure we'll see Cousins on that team come August, to be honest. Interesting to see where he may go. Maybe New Orleans. Short kickoff to the dangerous one. Kevontae Turpin had a couple of return touchdowns last year. Will not have one here. Up to the 29, and here comes Dak Prescott. Robbed of MVP a couple of years ago, in my humble opinion, but had nowhere near the caliber of talent last season, and a disappointing playoff missing year for the Dallas Cowboys. 21-10 might be a score similar to what we may see here. Obviously, 3-0 doesn't help, though. Prescott getting the Cowboys offense started as the Eagle fans here in Philly not going to let him think peacefully. That one down the middle. Fired in there to C.D. Lamb, who still had himself another good year last season, despite his team playing poorly. Wide receiver 1 here, now accompanied by George Pickens, wearing number 12 today. Trading a 3rd rounder and a 6th rounder in 2027 to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Dallas hopes that is the missing piece to the puzzle in this offense. It's a handoff to Javonte Williams, another new face in this offense. That is the former Denver Bronco with his first carry with a star on his helmet. It's a 1-yard pickup taken down by Zach Bond. I'm super excited for Shedeur. I was pulling for him. I think he's got a lot of talent. His cockiness is just what we need, actually. Early 3rd down for the Cowboys. It is 3rd and 3 from the 36-yard line. Prescott from under center. Dropping back to pass. Got to be careful, and he is taken down by Bryce Huff. And a disastrous opening drive for Dallas. They lose 6 yards and will punt it away. Right back into the hands of Hurts and this Eagle offense. Not a very good start. No targets yet for George Pickens. We presume that'll be coming shortly, or he will have something to say about it. Brian Anger on for the punt. Britton Covey back deep to return. And he will have the opportunity to here with some blocking. And cuts back right into a gut-punching tackle at the 35. And Hurts will return with 2:19 to go in the opening quarter. I feel like these are swimmingly quarters. I wouldn't say it's too fast, too slow. I think we're doing all right right now. What's going on, EG Pro? Has been a little bit. Just about 3 months. Very, very close to. Eagle offense taking the field for the 2nd time today, going run heavy. Doesn't mean Hurts can't throw the football, and that's going to be a 5-yard pickup to the outside. Deron Bland has his name called for the first time today on the tackle. Looks like that was Devontae Smith, I believe, with the reception, which would be his 2nd today. 2 catches, 31 yards for the wide receiver out of Alabama. And now the Cowboys show pressure on 2nd and 5. Paid off the first time they sent a blitz. Parsons gets half a sack. Williams splits the other half, and this time it's going to go Philly's way with a 3-yard gain. What up there, Rod? What up, Exoff? Back again, baby. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. You do Sims from now on. They're a lot of fun, I'll be honest. Wish I could get a more consistent roster. I'll search deeper for one tomorrow. As the Eagles hurry up to the line here on 3rd and 2. A.J. Brown in motion gets the touch pass following blockers. Looking for the first down. He hesitated, but he will convert. Make that 51 passing yards down for Jalen Hurts. Didn't do much of the work. But Philadelphia fortunate enough to have a first down there. A.J. Brown couldn't decide if he wanted to go right or left. Ends up running right into a tackle. That takes him over the line of game. Into our final minute now of the opening quarter. Philadelphia still maintaining a 3-0 lead, trying to add to it. Big hit down the middle. Forces that one to hit the turf. Incomplete. Devontae Smith has his first drop of the game. Opinion on the Browns quarterback room, it's ugly. But we got to find a diamond in that pile somewhere, right? I think Flacco's going to start, probably. And I think, I don't know, Rudolph probably for Pittsburgh. First incomplete pass today for Jalen Hurts. Now 2nd and 10. Trying to clean up from his mistake. Same receiver, same place, different result. That's a pickup of 5 for the Eagles. Taking a look at the NBA real quick, though. Deshaun, I don't even think he's going to be able to play this year, so, which is probably a blessing in disguise. Cavs are only up 4 right now. They were up a lot more earlier. That sucks. 3rd and 5 at midfield. Bunch formation to the left side. It's a 4-man rush. Doesn't get home, and that'll be a first down completion to Jahan Dotson. Pickup last season in the middle of the year from the Washington Commanders. Actually, it may have been the beginning of the year. I don't remember for sure. Still a key piece to their football team. Almost scored the opening touchdown in the Super Bowl, actually. See if Philadelphia gets a snap off. They will not, and that is the end of one from Lincoln Financial Field. It's the Cowboys 0 and the Eagles 3. 8 minutes into this one. Switching sides of the field to begin the second quarter here. Hurts back to work from the Cowboy 43-yard line. Trying to go up 2 scores off the play action. One-handed attempt by A.J. Brown is dropped. Knicks beat the Pacers, not going to lie, probably. I think the Cavs do win tonight, though. And if the Cavs win Game 6, I think we win the series. I think Game 6 will tell everything. Unless we drop this one, we'll see. But I'm here for a Knicks title. I don't mind it. I'll be honest. A.J. Brown trying to be a little bit too fancy there. Will pay the price of an incompletion. Now Hurts, air under this one. Looking for Brown a second time. Broke it up, incomplete. Good coverage downfield. And the Cowboys secondary ready for that one at all costs. Very well played. Cavs up only 1 right now. Yeah, they were up like 20 earlier, too. Not the first time we've blown a 20-point lead. Make that 2 consecutive incompletions in A.J. Brown's direction. And now an uphill battle for this Philadelphia offense. It's Hurts again. Looking for somebody to open up in the pocket. Collapses on him. An 11-yard sack. And that is the defense Dallas is hoping to pay for this season. Forcing the Eagles out of field goal range. Another great defensive effort from this Dallas pass rush. They've really gotten home very, very well. And a punt coming up for Braden Mann. His first of the year. Gets this one away towards the left sideline. Not his best work out at the 23. 20 live viewers. Back like we never left, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Celtics will be, they're not going to be okay. Next year, they're going to be bad. Tatum's going to miss the whole season, but it is what it is. Dallas winning the lottery and trading Luka is wild. No karma. I think the league had to have rigged it, man. You can't tell me the draft lottery hasn't been rigged a couple of years. I don't know. 6 green jerseys on the line of scrimmage here, and they only rushed 4. Dak running for his life, and he is sacked. That's a loss of 5. And let's see who took him down that time. May have been Jordan Davis. And the Eagle defense returning the favor. Worst team's ever had the first pick. That's usually how it goes. The Jazz got the 5th pick this year. It was bad. Very disappointing for them. Both teams better lose. Tie could happen. Opening game tie would be hilarious. Former Bronco Javonte Williams in the backfield. Gets the 2nd and 15 carry, and he goes nowhere. Another yard on his 2nd carry. Zach Bond in the B gap. Chicago getting Rose was definitely rigged, and I was there for it. LeBron to the Cavs was also rigged, too. I'll admit it. That's just the way it is sometimes. 3rd and a hike once again for Dallas. They cannot escape these 3rd and longs. Prescott trying to convert. Down the field he goes, in stride, it is caught, and a block downfield inside the 30-yard line. Still on his feet, Ferguson looking for the end zone, and he is stopped at the 3, a 77-yard bomb. Wow. Take a look at that one. Prescott thought about taking off or throwing on the run, sets his feet, finds his tight end in stride, who breaks 3 tackles and almost goes all the way. Holy cow, what a play. And there you have it. Biggest play of the game. And the momentum does a full 180. 1st and goal to the 3. Prescott up at the top of the screen. It's caught by Tolbert. Touchdown, Dallas. And the Cowboys will strike first in the end zone. Dak getting the touchdown party started. 77 yards to 3 yards. And the Cowboys take the lead in Philadelphia, trying to spoil the party. Well, the Lions did it a couple of years ago in Kansas City. Definitely not impossible. But that doesn't happen without a monster play by Jake Ferguson. All right, Sirianni watches in disgust. Brandon Aubrey looking to attack on the point after, and he will do so. Cowboys lead 7-3. 4-play, 76-yard drive. When it's all said and done. Well, there you go. Pick'em already getting blown up makes sense. And while we are on the topic of the Pick'em, a very, very exciting announcement from my end. We're going to make the Pick'em worth something more than just sentimental feelings in this chat. If anyone this season is able to have a week of perfection, whether it's 14-0 in a week with a couple of bye weeks for some teams, or it's 16-0, whatever the case may be, if you go perfect, you will get a jersey of your choice on yours truly. Eagles with the return up to the 25-yard line. And Hurts will take back over. And if there is a tie for first, I can't dish out many, many, many jerseys. So this is going to be a one-time thing. The first person to go perfect. And if there's a tie, there will be a tiebreaker of the score in Sunday Night Football. I'll start throwing that on the Google form as well when we get the full schedule tomorrow night. Can't wait for that. Late moments here of the opening half. Philadelphia a little bit shell-shocked there. Getting ran over defensively just like that. Saquon Barkley running over defenders on the Cowboys end. And that is the best 4-yard pickup that you will see. Got to lock in, do your research on the Sims. I think we've had a couple of people with one loss before. Never anybody perfect as far as I can tell. 4-yard pickup there for Saquon Barkley. Still haven't seen a big gainer like he showed us last year during his 2,000-yard season. Hurts another 5-step drop near sideline, and there goes Dallas Goedert trying to do his best Jake Ferguson impression. And that'll pick up, let's see, that'll be 27 yards and an injured Dallas Cowboy on the play. Let's see who that is. That is Mozzie Smith, the big defensive tackle, which will hurt their pass rush, which has been doing a very good job up until now. We'll see what happens. Week 1 did not fully get leaked. That is a template made by somebody on Twitter. But, yeah, Seahawks, Niners is confirmed. Chiefs and Chargers in Brazil is confirmed. And I'm sure I'm going to wake up to probably the full schedule for everybody tomorrow morning. Mozzie Smith going to exit to the sideline there with a lower leg injury. Stopping the clock, giving the Eagles a chance to organize offensively. Hurts going for it all. Corner of the end zone. That pass is intercepted. Looks like that is Diggs. And it's Donovan Wilson, the safety in the corner, who gets the toes down inbounds for the touchback. Wow. Spoiler looking more and more likely. Pressure off the edge. Hurts did get his feet set, though, and just misfired. Underthrew A.J. Brown, and the toes were down. What a concentration catch. That was beautiful. How about that? Donovan Wilson, big number 6 with the opening turnover in the 2025 Sim season. Better be a good summer. Better be a great summer. Cannot wait for it. And I know I talked about work getting in the way, but I have nothing but off days for the next 2 weeks. So week 1 should be smooth sailing for the most part. Dallas trying to add to their lead here. 4:44 to go in the opening half. It's a handoff in the backfield to Javonte Williams, who stands his ground for 3 yards that time around. Him and Miles Sanders now running back 1 and 2. How do you feel about the Panthers this offseason? I'll be honest, I actually think Carolina will make the postseason. That is my bold take this year. I've been looking at their roster. I believe in that team. Dallas in the I formation. Prescott with a handoff to Williams, cutting right side, sees something he likes, and he'll take 5 gladly with that much pressure from these Philly linebackers. Third rounder is worth a lot. I mean, yeah, I think Pickens is worth more, though. I don't think a third rounder is worth as much as you think. A second rounder, yeah, maybe. I just don't know. Too little, in my opinion. Same formation as CeeDee Lamb up top this time. Another handoff to Williams, who's got a first down. Bouncing off defenders, hit hard by Zach Bond. And that is his first down as a Cowboy. NFC North still the strongest top to bottom. I don't know about that anymore. I don't think Minnesota's going to be as good. I think the Bears will make up for that a little bit. But, yeah, I guess so. New set of downs here for Prescott. He goes near sideline. That is caught by Lamb. And I did see George Pickens that time. Good to know. He is on the field. Downfield blocking. Surprised he didn't start throwing hands with a defensive back. Maybe later. You never know. Yeah, I think the Niners will bounce back this year, too, in all likelihood. I don't see any way they won't. Once again, a run-heavy formation here. On second down, Prescott off the play action. Takes a step right, looking to take off, and he cannot escape the third Philly sack today. And that one belongs to Jalen Carter. Yeah, I agree. I mean, he must have been like a huge locker room liability for him to get traded for that little. I don't know, man. Prescott loses a couple. And it is now 3rd and 10. Dak looking for some more deep magic. Not that time. Tolbert taken down to pick up a 5. And Zach Bond is all over the football field right now. Owns everything within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage, and we have hit the 2-minute warning from Lincoln Financial. Cowboys 7, Philadelphia 3, as the Eagles will get the football back in the 2-minute drill. Falcons don't make it. I think they will. Penix is going to have to be good. That's the difference maker. But Bijan, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, great offense. Defense might be a little shaky, though, but an easy division, I feel like. End over end kick, and this is returnable by Britton Covey. And you can hear the pain in that tackle. Upended at the 21-yard line. And Hurts will take back over with this disappointing Eagle offense today. Picked up 3 on their opening drive, and since then, a punt and an interception. Dallas has a pair of sacks to go along with that as well. Looking to stay par for the course are the Eagles, though, trying to take the lead back before the break. The Cowboys do get the ball to begin half number 2. Hurts going to empty out the backfield on 1st and 10. Rolling left, escaping pressure, and he will take off looking for blockers. Hammered down at the 31. It is enough, though, to move the chains. Going to make highlight videos as well? Yes, probably going to have those on about a week delay, so maybe expect this first highlight video to come out on Sunday, I feel like. Would probably be a reasonable day. Just for days that I may miss over the course of the year. Sirianni demands no huddle here offensively for Jalen Hurts down the middle, finding the former commander, Jahan Dotson. And now the first time out is taken with a $121. And Hurts over the 100-yard mark passing. Pick 6 would be gnarly. After the Eagles leave the huddle. Yes, that is Madden for you. Precisely. I wish they'd have like a college football animation where everyone would actually get up to the line and no huddle, like it says. Philly takes their first time out. Low snap, though. It is controlled by Hurts, who will look to escape. This time he cannot. Wants the football, scramble for it. And it is picked up by Mailata, looks like. And Philadelphia will be okay this time. JC Horn reference is elite. 20 stream for game 1. Good stuff, absolutely. looking forward to the rest of week 1, seeing what it brings us here into the final minute of the second quarter. No timeout taken there after a near turnover. Hurts trying to recover off of that. Just a check down. Not a very smart play. A loss of 1. And time is ticking away. What's up, Brooklyn? 3rd and 15 coming up for Philly. The Dallas Cowboys really giving it to the Eagles. Who would have thought about this on the road in week 1? Interesting situation here, though, with the game clock. Eagles don't want to take a timeout if it helps their opponent, so Hurts will try to escape, and he is sacked for the 4th time today. And that time, it is the big defensive tackle, Osa Odigizua. And now Dallas will take the timeout of their own. Punt return touchdown. That would feed families, let me tell you. Cavante Turpin, Tutty, could work out. Braden Mann on for the punt. Try not to give up anything more, as they will likely head into halftime trailing. This is a Turpin return to the 23. Not a very good beginning for the Philadelphia Eagles. They trail 7-3, likely heading into the break. And as we hit just about the midway point, don't forget to drop a like if you have not already. Subscribe if you are new, almost at 3K. We have been on the cusp for about 7 months now. Dak going to try to put some more points on the board. Here is a handoff to, I believe that is Miles Sanders. And that is a 2-yard pickup, which will take us to halftime. Cowboys ahead by 4, getting the football to begin half number 2 as well. Cubby's not in the Eagles anymore, really? Did not know that. Hang on. Britton Covey. Is he a free agent? It says Philadelphia Eagles. Could be wrong. Oh, he's with LA. I got you. Well, for all I know, I have no idea who the punt returners are on the field. I can't see their numbers, so it could be someone else. I could have just been saying the name. Turpin on the return to begin half number 2. And this return is out to the 27-yard line. Like I said, though, these rosters I had to dig deep for. I was more focused on finding the updated draft class because that's what is most important to me. I don't want to make 300 rookies. I'd rather somebody else do that. But, yeah, I'll go through and throw that trade down. Offense and defense is perfect, though. Kickers and punters as well. If a return man's the difference, so be it. Almost at 10K. Yeah, Chili. Let's go. Big stuff. Second half underway. Dak trying to add to this Cowboy lead, which they surprisingly have at the end of 2. That's a short check down pass to the backup tight end. Actually, this is Jake Ferguson again, with a modest catch of a half dozen yards. Oh, we got some college football game time announcements too. That's fire. Good stuff there. 6-yard pickup for Jake Ferguson. First catch since that big one went for 77. And here is another first down pass and catch to Jalen Tolbert. And a 4.99er coming in from John Zeller. Glad to have Sim Football back with all of you. Let's go Bears. Much appreciated, my friend. As always, the highest donor on the channel. Most loyal and dedicated fan to the program. Always appreciate you. I believe you are a 21 or 22-month member now, which is crazy to think about, but all of that is very much so appreciated. Ball up to the 47-yard line. Still not a target for George Pickens yet. Can we see one here? As Prescott goes downfield looking for CeeDee Lamb, and he is intercepted by Cooper DeJean. And there he is. White boy of the year in the Super Bowl with an interception on opening night. Prescott looking for his main man and intercepted by Cooper DeJean. Had a pick 6 in the Super Bowl and a great start to 2025. Wow. What up, Falcon Furies? What up to Eclipse Storm as well? I hire Cooper DeJean. If I could pin a comment, I would. Actually, I think I can. Yeah, it's getting pinned. That is incredible. I mean, yeah. Wow. Rust all over the field for sure. Each team now with an interception of their own. Hurts trying to clean things up. Down the middle of the field finds Devontae Smith. He has been the primary target tonight for the Philadelphia Eagles. I think Hurts to A.J. Brown is now 0 for 3 with a pick. That connection is just not hitting on all cylinders. Yeah, might have to up the quarter lengths in week 2. I might have been very wrong. Saquon standing at the 45-yard line, awaiting a handoff up the middle, trying to run over defenders. They'll take a first down, though. What's up, Nick Bonomi? Who up Blake Cooper and DeJean. For real. For real. Saquon clutch drop of feed families. I mean, he needs to just go for a big gainer. I need that for the highlight reel. Ball back in enemy territory here for Hurts and company. Right side pin pull goes to Saquon. They are keeping him in check, though. That is Micah Parsons. I thought he was slow to get up there for a second. He is all good, though. Looked like he grabbed his wrist at the end of that. I was concerned, but Dallas can breathe a sigh of relief. Their guy is good. Just fumble. No, I don't think he will. Nearing the midway point of the third quarter. Philly trying to take back control. Down the field, almost intercepted, and it should have been. What a terrible pass there from Jalen Hurts. Off target. It's a linebacker right in the palms, and he drops it. Yeah, Madden still has its issues. No doubt about that. Second life, though, for Philadelphia. 4-man rush this time. Hurts dancing around in the pocket, going to step up and take the green grass ahead of him. Does not slide, but hangs onto the football this time for an 18-yard pickup. What up, King Chabert? Glad to have you in here as well. You may have been right, but again, I'm not busy with work right now, and I still do have to edit all this. But yeah, every Madden has a different length of game time, so it's kind of hard for me to tell. We'll fix it, though. Knocking on the door of the Dallas red zone. Hurts at the 26. Gonna fire down the field to the end zone. Touchdown, Devontae Smith. And Philadelphia back ahead at home. They have been connecting everywhere but the end zone so far this evening. And a breakaway post route in the middle of the field. No safety in sight. Philly back ahead. That must have been, yeah, there must have been some confusion there in the secondary. But also, that's a beautiful route. A post route right into the heart of a zone defense is very smart. Because maybe a safety thinks you're running a streak, and then, you know, oh, he's got it. And then they overstep, overcommit, and you're wide open. And it worked out to perfection. Extra point on the way, and it is good for Jake Elliott. And Philly leads by 3 once again. Chiefs won 17-10 over the Chargers. How many minute quarters are you running, by the way? What's up, Just Blaze? Madden biased. I mean, hard to imagine Madden doesn't have its favorites. If you know, you know. Madden loves the Washington Commanders and the Arizona Cardinals. 2 very random teams, but it's true. And a kickoff back to Cavante Turpin. And a return taken by CeeDee Lamb this time, actually. From inside his own 5 out to the 27. Adding a return man back there with the new rules. Still not too sure how I feel about those. And touchbacks are very botched, by the way. There was a rule change with that. Oh, and also overtime. We can play overtime out as normal. This is something I need to remember. Both teams get to possess the ball now in overtime. That's huge. That'll be exciting. Cowboys offense back on the field, down a field goal for the second time this game. Great block there by Javonte Williams, giving Dak time to decide. And this time he'll step up and gain. First time he's done that on a breakaway. They don't take that all day. 6-minute quarters, gotcha. Yeah, it seems about like a 6-minute quarter score, but sometimes they can get up there. Every now and then. Healthy score, though, I feel like. Dak now off the play action. Looking down the field, up in the air, and incomplete. Tried to pick out Tolbert again. Still not a target for George Pickens. He's out there, though. I see him on every play. They just don't throw him the football. I agree. I don't know how I managed 6-minute quarters for so long. 10, I think, might be perfect, though. It is 3rd and 9, and this place is rocking. Lincoln Financial, as loud as it has been, and that is going to happen to make a mistake right there in the backfield when there's so much noise. Javonte Williams losing concentration. And that'll result in a 3-and-out. Philly, off the back of Cooper DeJean, getting their momentum back. Anger is on for the punt here, and the mystery return man for Philadelphia on the return from inside the 30-yard line. And he will cut this to the 39. I think that actually might be Britton Covey. But Critton Bubby, we can call him for right now. If you guys want to do that. Throw another nickname in there. Add to the Sam Papers lore. I can't start 10 this week, though, because every team's going to have to play with 10-minute quarters. So we will probably start that in week 2. Again, though, we got to figure out which games are outliers and other stuff like that. We'll see. We'll see. 3:41 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Hurts looking to take a commanding lead as he finds his commander wide receiver for a 4-yard check down. Yeah, Tatum already got surgery for it this morning, I heard. Leon Sandcastle, of course, that's a classic. May game 600-0 loss to the Eagles and start 7 quarters tomorrow. It seems about fair. Hurts getting down low for a handoff to Saquon, trying to break free for a big one. Cannot there. 2-yard pickup, and again, no matter how this game goes, it's not going to be blamed on this Dallas defense. The only reason their offense is even on the board, though, is one big boom play. How many booms does Jake Ferguson get for that 77-yard catch and run? And a 3rd and short now. Dallas trying to get a stop. Pass down the middle. Finds the other Washington Commander, Jahan Dotson, up to the 46-yard line. 2 big booms? Probably. Hype for the NFL season schedule release. Cannot wait for that. Big time. Looking forward to it. Tomorrow night, yes, we will have another game tomorrow night. Chiefs Chargers in Brazil, which I think I could actually make this game in Brazil, which is cool. Fresh set of downs for Philadelphia. Much needed in a time like this, and that's another targeted pass for Devontae Smith that winds up incomplete. Not going to cut it. Not going to get it done. Oh, I can't start this from right here. Okay, well. Let's see if I can throw a pole in real quick. I can from here. Oh, sick. What up, Scribble? Incompletion there in the direction of Devontae Smith, and now Saquon leveled by Micah Parsons for a 5-yard pickup. Well, I'll throw this in here for right now, I guess. And there is the poll, which you guys can now vote on through the chat. I used to have to go through YouTube Studio for that, so I never bothered. But now that I can put it in live chat, I don't mind it. Once again, it's 3rd and medium. Saquon motioning out to the left side. Hurts wants to do it himself. Steps right, fires toward the sideline. A little bit too high and incomplete. Looking for Harrison Bryant that time. Former Cleveland Brown, although he is down the roster. You got to imagine how far they've gone down here today. Goddard, Calcaterra, Harrison Bryant. And how about this? Jake Elliott going to try a 57-yarder into the wind from the right hash. The kick is up. It is on the way, and it is no good. Probably not their best decision. And Dallas will take over with excellent starting field position. He hooked it left. Here come the Cowboys. All right. Interesting formation here for Dallas. 2 receivers left and right, stacked on top of one another. Prescott trying to pick out one of them. It's CeeDee Lamb. First down, Cowboys. Slings that one in there to the open arms of a wide receiver 1. There we go. Chat was bugging for me for a second. We're good, though. We are back. 28 people in chat. Let's go. What an opening game to come back to. Cowboys can tie or take the lead here in the 3rd quarter. Javonte Williams had a one man to get by, and he was gone. Jalen Carter saving perhaps a touchdown, if not definitely a first down. Wow. Williams, I feel like, is going to break one here. We'll see. Time is of the essence. 2-4. We will find out in the fourth quarter. Prescott got to be careful, and this time wisely throws it away. Jalen Carter breathing into space. That's a good decision. There it is. 3rd and 8. And Aubrey, though, his leg might help him out here. We'll see. And the Cowboys themselves may consider a field goal here from 57. Prescott, though, looking for more down the field, finds CeeDee Lamb in stride to the 15-yard line. 25-yard pickup by the Cowboys into the red zone as we approach the fourth quarter. That's a big pass from Prescott. And we will go to the fourth quarter. Everybody on the edge of their seats, a 3-point game with the Cowboys looking to take the lead. 8 minutes to go here on opening night in Philadelphia. Can the Cowboys play spoiler? Williams looking for anywhere to go. And nothing given on the outside pitch. No gainer. Game is going rather fast. Yeah, I mean, it's been 41 minutes-ish since stream started, so not terrible timing. And the fourth quarter might last a while, too, with timeouts. I actually may not mind this. We'll see. Low scoring, though, for sure. No gainer for Javonte Williams. And now Prescott looking to take command from the Philly 16. Pass is going to be caught by Ferguson. Breaks one tackle and picks up 7. 10-minute quarters might solo. You're not wrong. I'm disappointed that Pickens has not had any targets in his direction. Like, at all. Kind of sucks. It's all good, though. Keep an eye on George Pickens at the top of the screen. No targets yet today. Could he see his first here on 3rd and 3? Prescott got to be careful. Breaks one sack, but not the second wave. He is taken down at the 23. And Philly gets their much-needed stop. A gamble will pay off. Andrew Makuba, that is a rookie, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We'll double-check that. And it is. That is a rookie safety out of Clemson/Texas. How about that? Mike McCarthy going to send Brandon Aubrey on, looking to tie this game from 40 yards out. And he will do just that. All knotted up at 10. Would you want it any other way between these two teams in the opening game of the 2025 simulation season? Taking a look at our poll right now, though. 17 votes, 82% in favor of a Philly win, which I believe is a 14-3 split in the live poll. 17-1, though, was the split in the Pick'em. Trex looking for a monster upset in this one. Return taken from inside the 5-yard line, and not a very good one. Only out to the 23. You want a tie option? I got you. All right, we got to end this poll first. There we go. And then add. Start a new poll. Add option. There we go. See if I can get this in before the next play. Should be able to. And there you go. 6:14 left now in regulation. Might see overtime in a game like this. Hurts, though, trying to prevent that. Got to be careful, and he is not. Another sack, number 9 on the game. Man. Mass tie picks in chat. There we go. Okay, I like this distribution. 2 people pick tie. I wonder which 2. I wonder. That's a big play right there, though. Cowboys want the football back, and all of their timeouts in store as well. One play might make or break this game for either team. Who is going to be the one to initiate that, though? Devontae Smith with catch number 6, 83 yards as well, has that touchdown. Offensive Rookie of the Year? I really don't know. There's a lot of options, man. A lot of options. I'm going to have to go Ashton Genty. Why not? Big play here for both teams, 3rd and 2. Hurts going to take it himself. Lost the football. Scooped up by the Cowboys at the 25. And a massive turnover. Malik Hooker hops on top of that one. And the Cowboys take over. Hurts does not trust his 2,000-yard back, and he will pay the price of another turnover. And the Cowboys set up for a potential game winner. Wow, not good for the pick'em already. Nightmare fuel in game number 1. Pacers lead now. Goodness gracious, the Cavs are terrible. What a waste of a season. A-Rod trying to call it. Brunson over Hurts, facts. Very, very correct. This is bad for Philly. 2nd turnover today from Jalen Hurts. 1 interception and 1 fumble. Here goes Williams trying to hang on to that football himself. He will gain 2. Got to feel bad for both these defenses, man. Their offenses have not helped them whatsoever. Both teams have forced turnovers. Both teams have 4 or more sacks and have only given up 10 points. Wow. Neither team has eclipsed 200 yards of offense today. Does not bother the Cowboys if they can score. Prescott on a quarterback draw, looking for the line to gain. He is inches short. And that one you feel like was in the Madden script to set up 3rd and inches. Because what a play call is that? I mean, that's wild card against the Niners type of play call. I do live in Cleveland. That is right. Could be 4-down territory here for Dallas. They don't want to think about that, though. On 3rd and inches from the 15, a handoff to Williams, and he will just get there by the edge of the football. 6 and 11 might be generous for the Browns, not going to lie. That is very realistic, though, for Pittsburgh. Travis Hunter ain't going to win both. I don't think so. He'll be good, though. We'll see. It is guaranteed, though, that Philadelphia does get the football back here, regardless of what happens. They don't want to give up points, though. Prescott eyeing the corner of the end zone, and he will slide to safety on a 7-yard rush. What up, Scribble? If it's not about the baddies, bro, I don't want to hear it. You guys are forgetting Scribble's baddies lore. That's like top 3 MSG Productions lore of all time, by the way. The fullback Lupke is in the backfield here for Dallas. As Williams gets the handoff following blockers, he is trucked the other direction, completely upended. He will gain a yard, though, to the 7-yard line. That's it. And again, it's 3rd down. Are we getting a tie? We actually might get a tie for those that want it. Should be our final play here before the 2-minute warning, unless it's a touchdown. Prescott looking for it, escaping, fires this one away. Quinyon Mitchell did great in coverage. It was Nolan Smith, though, that delivered the pressure on that play. Bolt Curse and MSG Lord, that might be number 2, man. Not going to lie. Bolt Curse is pretty good. Aubrey now on for a 24-yarder. Try to put Dallas back in the lead in the 4th, and he will do so. Cowboys ahead by 3. Looking to hang on with one more defensive stop against the defending Super Bowl champions on ceremony night. Dak's the choker in the clutch. I can't even say this hasn't been entirely his fault. His offensive line is doing no favors. But, yeah, he's not been very efficient, has he? I'll give you that much. That's for sure. Aubrey on for the kickoff. And Philadelphia looking for a miracle here, maybe on special teams. That's a good return, though. Up to the 31. Hurts will have to go 69 yards for the victory here on opening night. National champion Will Howard, that is true. He ain't going to do much, though. What's number 1, then? I think number 1 actually might have to be the Bolt Curse. Now that I'm really thinking about it, I'm not sure what else might triumph that. 2-minute drill time for the defending Super Bowl champions. The Cowboys really looking like they may play spoiler here. Oh, it's ceremony night. Hurts hesitated for a second. Will take off down the middle. Plenty of room ahead of him across midfield. And a beautiful start to this drive, although Eagle fans are begging him to just get down. What's up, Arturo? How we doing, man? Long time no see. Cheering on the Birds. Big time drive coming up here as we have hit the 2-minute warning at Lincoln Financial. Fake, jet touch, pass, Hurts down the field, finds Saquon Barkley through the air, looking for the end zone, down to the 1. Nearly broke that one free. We were looking for a big run, but he is a threat through the air too. Don't forget about that one. Hurts connects deep. And surprisingly, his speed does not pull him away for a touchdown there. That's a big play, though. But that guy was Kobe today. Heck yeah, Arturo. And time becomes a factor once again. Handoff to Barkley. He is taken down at the 2. A loss of 1. Mozzie Smith back from injury, making his presence felt here. And an injury, let's see who this is. Looks like Devontae Smith, if I'm not mistaken. It's Saquon Barkley. Oh, no. That could be killer. Wow. That's a big deal at this point in the game. My goodness. Saquon exiting with injury. Looks like that is Will Shipley now, who gets the handoff, and he will score on his first touch of the game. Holy cow. Will Shipley. How about it? Wow. Not every knight in shining armor wears the same color. Will Shipley, though, wears the same color as Saquon in the green. Touches the green of the end zone. And the Philadelphia Eagles back ahead. What up, go Jaden? Welcome back. Elliott on for the extra point. And Philly's lead is reinstated by 4. Will Shipley just injured a brain, yeah. Who remembers Will Shipley's near 60-yard touchdown run in the NFC title game against the Commanders? Damage Jesus and racism. I was talking like the compartmentalized NBA Finals. If you know, you know. Just got to hold for 1 minute. Just for one. Cowboys have all their timeouts. They need a touchdown, though. Who had Will Shipley anytime touchdown? Great question. And Lamb will take the return this time. Kevontae Turpin will block for him, and a good return from CD up to the 32. So here comes Dak Prescott. This is why they pay him the big bucks. He is not the most clutch quarterback. That is a certain fact. But he is looking to rewrite his reputation. 73 seconds, all 3 timeouts as well. Needing a touchdown on the road in week 1. And here we go. Lincoln Financial Field is rocking with $1:13 to go in the 4th quarter. Prescott going to the sideline. Incomplete. George Pickens was the target. And it almost cost them the game right there. I mean, I've been begging for a Pickens target, but maybe not right there. Maybe not when he's defended that closely. He does get one, though. That one does wind up incomplete. Prescott back to it. Nolan Smith giving chase. Prescott trying to escape it. He cannot. 5-yard loss on the play. Cowboys not reaching for a timeout yet, just in case they have to give the football back. They want a chance to get it back, I suppose, another time. Not a promising start to this drive, though. Needing a big play. No timeout taken by Dak or McCarthy. 3rd and 15 from the 28 down the field. That pass is caught by Ferguson. What a pass from Prescott. Wow. Man. Just so we're all aware, by the way, I know McCarthy got fired. He's on the sideline in Madden 25. That's going to have to be something I clear up in the highlights still. Yeah. Big time pass there from Prescott. From the Eagle 43 down the field, looking for Pickens again. It's incomplete. Stop predicting is crazy. Second and 10 now at the 43. Cowboys have 2 timeouts. A check down is the move to Tolbert, who will catch that for a pickup of 4. Still no timeout you can take in here. Got to be careful. Got to be very, very careful. They are not. What are they doing? They got to go. Another miscue of the clock, and now they burn one. Oh, this is looking like the Bears on Thanksgiving. So bad. Not good at all. They'll have 2 shots to the end zone. This is actually Mike McCarthy. Yeah, that is Mike McCarthyism right there. But it's all gone now. Terrible clock management from the Madden 25. Mike McCarthy may cost the Cowboys here. 3rd and 6. Prescott heaving downfield, connecting with CeeDee Lamb. Timeout with 5 on the clock. And they will have at least 1 shot to the end zone. What a throw from Prescott. Double coverage. Although that trailing defender was lacking. What a pass. And here we go. Just like last year on opening night, drama to the very end. 1st and goal from the 5. Prescott dropping back from under center. Scrambling, gotta be careful. He is taken down, and the 6th sack of the night will win it for the Philadelphia Eagles. They take week 1, 17-13 against their rival Dallas Cowboys. And that's how you kick off a simulation season. What a game. Take a look at that replay. Well, I guess we're not even looking at that replay. Thought we would get a look at the last play that mattered the most. 6 sacks taken by Prescott. Unbelievable. Wow. Cowboys, though, will drop game 1. 0-1 start to the season, and almost all of you are perfect in your pick'em. What a great start to the year. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. And, yeah, tomorrow night we got the Chiefs and Chargers from Brazil at 8 p.m. Looking forward to seeing you guys there for that one. But, yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in, and we will see all of you tomorrow night.